Guys, in this video, we will be learning Pandas DataFrame, how we can add rows and columns in DataFrame. Okay, so I am using editor PyCharm and Python version 3.12 is installed on my computer. As you know, DataFrame, it's a two-dimensional data structure that is data is aligned in a tabular fashion, right, in rows and columns. As we have seen in the previous tutorial, so we had one Excel with us, there was some rows and columns, and we easily loaded that comma separated CSV file into data frame. Okay, so we had used a one pandas function, read CSV function, by which we loaded all CSV data into the data frame, right? We will be creating a new data frame with help of dictionary, and then we will be adding rows and columns inside. Okay, before getting started with any of the implementation, you have to first install pandas library on your computer. If you have not installed pandas library yet, you have to open your command prompt, or you can open the terminal in PyCharm and type one easy command, that is pip install pandas, right? Once you execute this command, pandas library will be installed on your computer, and then you can easily use pandas features and functions in your Python code. Okay, so now let's get started with our today's tutorial. We are going to import pandas library. Okay, import. Here what we have to do, we have to create a one data frame with help of dictionary, right? So you can take a dictionary like dictionary one, and then you can define your names, print the dictionary, so it will be printed, and you can get the type also, right? Make sure whether this is a type of dictionary only, right? So during the program, so we are getting this is a dictionary class. Okay, so far so good. Now we have to create a data frame with help of this dictionary. So what we have to do, we have to take one table, one object name to load data frame. We'll be using pandas alias, and then we have to say data frame, and here we have to pass this dictionary. Okay, very simple. And then we will be printing this result object. It's in the program. Your all data would be loaded into this object, right, in form of rows and columns. You see, we have four columns which we have declared into dictionary, and we have the data also, right, against all columns. This is a row index 0 and 1. It is default feature of data frame to identify what is the index of row, right? Here the data is generated in form of rows and columns, so that is a data frame. You can say now our agenda is to add few rows and columns into data frame, right? If you want to add a new column into this data frame, existing data frame, so what you can do, you can just take a result, and you can say region column I want to add, right? And then you can specify values. That is my east region. We have two rows, so we'll be specifying two values here. Okay, east and west. Okay, then you will see a new region column with this data, right? If you're in the program, so you will get a new column is inserted, right? Region, east and west. Okay, so this is how we can introduce a new column into the data frame, right, at the runtime. Okay, let's add few rows, right, into this data frame. Okay, how to do it? So we have to create a new data frame. So let me take a dictionary 2. It is my new row. Let me take single row, right, at the moment. And okay, okay, this represent a single row, right, in form of dictionary 2. So what we have to do, we have to create another data frame. Let me take data frame 1, and then pd dot data frame, right? And then we have to pass on our dictionary 2, right? That is our new row which we are going to add, right? So then what we have to do, we have to use one concat function from pandas library, and then we will be creating result to one another object pd dot concat. If you see the documentation of concat function, so it will show you the iterable object, right? So which means a sequence or mapping of series or data frame object, right? So we can pass n number of object which we want to concatenate into one, right? So we already have one result data frame with us, right? This is a data frame. Okay, and we have another for new row, that is data frame 1. So we can say data frame 1, and then that is our previous result, and one more function we have to use reset index, which should be drop equals to, right, true, means it will recreate the indexes, right? Okay, so that is how it works, and that is any type of argument in concat, right? Okay, result one will be printing. Let's run the program and then see what is the output. Yep. So we have got inserted a new row into this data set. You see, previously we had two rows, now it became three rows, right? 0, 1, 2. And you could see index is also reset. Okay. So that is our new row, right? This is at the top. Okay. Where region is not specified, because in this row, region we have not specified. That is why it is showing NaN. There is no value. Okay. If you specify, you will get north on this place, right? Because as a new row, we are now specifying region also. Okay. And that date would be maybe 3, and even sales would be 600. Okay. It's a retail type sector in the program. So you can see it's a 3rd of January, and north region is north now inserted, right? So you can create n number of rows you want to add here. If you want to add one more row, then you have to say like 700 automotive, right? Japan as a country for this row, and the region would be west for this row, right? If you run the program again, so you will get two new row into this data frame, right? You see 3 and 4 gen, right? This is India, this is Japan. Okay. So with the help of concat function, we have now merged two data frames, right? And we got the single output, right? In form of rows and columns. Okay. So we have seen how to add rows and column into data frame. We had created data frame with the help of dictionary, and then we added rows and columns. Okay.
That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.